The Ngāpuhi leader, Sonny Tau, has been fined $24,500 for shooting 5 kereru and then trying to cover up his role. Tau was caught with the 5 dead kereru by Department of Conservation staff at Invercargill Airport last June, but then conspired with his brother-in-law to shift the blame. Doc says his fall from grace is complete and justice has been served. Our reporter, Ian Telfer, was in court in Invercargill for the final verdict.
It's taken more than a year for the final sentence to be handed down. Sonny Tau originally took the blame for killing the protected birds, but then changed his story. Tau's son-in-law, Douglas Sadlier, came forward to say he had shot the kereru, but that quickly unravelled as Doc investigated further. Today, Judge Mark Callaghan told Tau the shooting was serious.
Here there were 5 kereru involved. They are classified as a tawanga species by the Ngāpuhi Claims Settlement Act 1998, and there was premeditation and planning in this offending, and the fact that you flew to Invercargill, you purchased a rifle, you drove a significant distance to carry out the offending, and that you then froze the birds for the purposes of taking them back home.
Tau has a checkered past. At his sentence indication in May, the judge said Tau had previous convictions for fraud in the 1970s and later escaped from custody. But today the judge said he recognised he'd since kept out of trouble and done decades of good work for his iwi Ngāpuhi. He said it was clear Tau was trying to make up for what he'd done.
Your counsel has this morning or today referred to the fact that you have purchased native trees and planted them on a creek near a property in Kaikohe, that you have instituted a PowerPoint presentation and presented that 4 times with a view to raising the awareness of the iconic species, and also have presented it to local groups including iwi and hapu in the area, and you are working with the Department of Conservation in respect of that.
Tau was not in Invercargill but appeared by video link from an Auckland courtroom. He stood quietly as the judge confirmed the sentence. That is 3 months community detention, 100 hours of community work and $24,500 in fines to Doc. His detention will mean he's under nightly curfew from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. each day for the 3 months at his Kaikohe home. Outside court, a Doc senior solicitor, Penny Williams, said justice has been done.
Certainly is a fall from grace for Mr Tau, and that's been recognised by the court, that he has given a great deal to particularly Ngāpuhi iwi over the years. However, he also needs to understand, as he acknowledges, the distinction between law LAW and law LORE, and he's done that.
Tau himself wouldn't comment to media today, though some family and supporters sang a waiata as he left court. However, it's not likely he'll appeal. When the sentence was indicated in May, his lawyer said it was a fair outcome for the crimes he'd committed. As for his iwi Ngāpuhi, the acting chair of its Board of Trustees, Carol Dodd, says Tau took a leave of absence from his governance roles last October, and they'll be deciding his future in the next few weeks. In Invercargill for Checkpoint, ko Ian Telfer tēnei.